Hey, and welcome to Life in Littleland. A few years ago, we walked through deep grief and dark days. This little farm in southern Sweden is our new beginning. And step by step, we're showing that it's possible to choose life again after some really challenging years. Here on the farm, it's me, Lina, my husband Mikael, our 3-year-old son Kimi, and a few animals with more to come, hopefully soon. We think of this YouTube channel a bit like a journal. We have so many ideas, both big and small, for things we want to do. We're pretty good at starting projects, maybe not as good as finishing them, so we're hoping that filming for YouTube will help us stay motivated. Because if we commit to sharing a project here, we want to see it through from beginning to end. So if you enjoy slow living, country life, and honest storytelling, we'd love to have you with us. It was the very beginning of September. Late summer had settled in, and even though the days were still warm, nature had already begun to shift. Little hints of autumn's energy were starting to appear here and there. I always drink my morning coffee outside on the porch, for as long as I possibly can, before the real autumn winds arrive. And most mornings, I'm not alone. At the end of this video, we bring home our newest family members, our kittens, Luna and Loki. So this little guy will soon have 2 buddies to play with and to take care of. I also bake a crunchy apple pie with apples from our own garden, and we start working on our driveway, clearing, fixing, and giving it some love before the colder months arrive. Welcome to another video from our life here in southern Sweden. Several times throughout September, I thought this will probably be my last bouquet of the season, but it turned out I could still gather quite a few more like this one. I didn't really grow any cut flowers this year, but in the kitchen garden I have a few edible ones, like these golden calendulas. Otherwise, I simply gather whatever I can find around the house to make a late summer bouquet. September gave us the most beautiful weather, warm days and gentle mornings. We tried to soak it all in, because here in Scandinavia we know the darkness is slowly on its way. It's quite rare that it's just me and the dog out for a walk, only the two of us. But today, the boys were off doing something, and the cat was home fast asleep. So we took the chance to go for a longer walk in the forest. Where we live, we're surrounded by woods, beech forests, but also a lots of spruce and pine plantations. I love walking in the forest. It always brings such a deep sense of calm. It was time to finally do something about our driveway. The grass along the sides and even in the middle had completely taken over, slowly creeping its way across the gravel. Not exactly pretty or practical. We also wanted to make a small ditch along the side of the road, so that the rainwater would end up there instead of forming big puddles on the driveway, the kind that turn into holes and mud over time. So, simply put, a little refresh for the entrance to our farm. It took quite a while, but the work itself was so rewarding, and it turned out really beautiful. Of course, we had a little helper with us. He loves being part of projects like this. The day after we started working on the driveway, a heavy rain came, a real downpour. And we got to see, clear as day, that both the road and our new ditch held up perfectly. That felt really good. So while the boys kept working on the driveway, I went for a little walk in the woods with my small crew, the dog and the cat. You're never really alone, and that's something I truly love. And then it came, the first frosty morning of the season. The sun was shining too, making everything sparkle. It was so beautiful that I just had to grab my camera and capture a little bit of it. This was September 24th, a special day for our little family, because later that day we went to bring home our new kittens. Welcome to the family Loki and Luna. The story continues in our next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed to our channel, we'd be so happy if you did. For a small channel like ours, it truly means a lot. Even your thumbs up makes a big difference. We'll see you again soon, and by then, autumn will have fully arrived. Take care, bye!